What's good, everybody? It's Jay here, and we are going to be playing Awakening of the Rebellion as the Rebel Alliance. I've always kind of wanted to go through this mod, so I think we should probably give a check to the tutorial. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and run through this as the Rebellion. I would like to know in the comment section, by the way, if you want me to try playing through the tutorial as all of the available factions. Well, the 3 available factions. If so, let me know. I kind of want to check those out. I haven't yet, but otherwise, let's hop right into the tutorial campaign. So I played Awakening of the Rebellion a few times in my life, but never full-fledged. I never really just thought about like the whole process of doing it. It's a significantly different mod from many others. From like just from the way the UI is set up to the way the actual like systems of the game work, fleet management, the galaxy, etc. But anyway, welcome back, Commander. A lot of things in the Alliance have changed since you got captured. I will teach you everything you need to know to lead our forces again. Well, I got captured. I wonder how. But it looks like we're just starting off with a few planets. So one thing that's interesting about Awakening Rebellion is the tile system right here for managing units. You know, you can see like what kind of stations you have: frigates, cruisers, starfighters, corvettes, you know, capital ships. It microly unpauses the game, but yeah. Let's see what they got for us. I don't know if they're going to give us a tutorial mission or what they're going to do. Alright. After Kyle Katarn... Hey, my favorite Jedi. After Kyle Katarn freed you out of the prisons of Kessel, we are happy to have you back. A lot of things have changed. So I will explain everything you need to know to lead our forces again. There's a rebel camp and a space station level 1 here. Okay. I just realized pressing pause also pauses the music. Alright, so we gotta go to Onderon. Alright, so we need to set up a rebel camp. These buildings serve as a garrison for station rebel troops as well as a black market. Let's just read that right quick. A hospital for all those who suffered under imperial oppression. They get free food and medical treatment. Meanwhile, they can inform themselves of the goals and motives of their liberators. They can inform themselves. Oh, yeah, as well as learning how to pick up arms against the Empire. Not to mention the number of volunteers following these calls for freedom is not a small one.
Beginning construction.
I butchered that entire sentence, but yeah.
Building under construction.
Alright, so we've got those 2 queued up. And then I guess we just wait till they finish.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we unlocked a few different options here. Level 2 station, starfighters. Alliance Starfighter Shipyard.
Construction complete.
Well done. Now we can recruit infantry on Onderon and also provide the plan with a small garrison of space and ground. And this is the next tech level for space, I'm pretty certain. We should also use heavier combat vehicles. Commander, order the construction of a light factory on one of our planets to enable the production of tanks. Alright, we'll just do it here on Onderon.
Mission log updated.
Let's just make sure that's actually what I need to do. Build a light factory. Alright. Call me crazy, but I like tutorials in Star Wars games. I don't know why. I just enjoy the absolute heck out of them. We'll leave our forces here for now. We can also upgrade this to a supply depot. It will also be upgraded to a garrison post if there's a light factory. So good thing I'm building that. Or you can upgrade it to an Alliance headquarters. So, okay, so... So if I build... So I can build multiple rebel camps. But if I upgrade one into one of these, this will turn it into a garrison post, and the other one will turn it into a medium factory. That's definitely unique. That's really unique. We can build. So at Mon Calamari, we can build Mon Cala. Okay, what? Now you have to support the troops with light tanks. Alright. So we've unlocked the light tanks. We can also build capital grade shipyards at Mon Calamari. So our greatest allies, the Wookiees, need more protection. If we upgrade our rebel camp on Kashyyyk to an alliance headquarters, we will not only be able to buy better infantry, but also have a bigger garrison stationed at Kashyyyk. I like how this soundtrack plays whenever we get a mission.
Mission log updated.
Alright, so rebel camp to a headquarters.
Building under
The
construction.
only reason I'm also running through this tutorial is because light factory to medium factory. Okay, so reason I'm also running through the tutorial is because the Awakening of the Rebellion has always confused the ever-living heck out of me, and it's just, you know, it's better to understand how I actually play the mod versus just freeballing it like I always do. And I kind of like the way this galactic scenario is set up a little bit. I've always loved, how do you say, early Rebellion style days. That completely came out of nowhere, but yeah. But well, how long would that take to upgrade? We're at 52%. So we've got intelligence structures. At the Intelligence Center, all kinds of data are collected and evaluated. The Alliance can also recruit spies, sympathizers, and field commanders here. We can build an ion cannon. We can build a stutter shield generator. Prevents reinforcements from landing and bombing runs in a large radius around the base. It prevents reinforcements from landing. So does that include our own reinforcements, or? Okay.
Construction complete.
Some of our most loyal or most established worlds can also host an alliance base that has an even greater garrison and enables even better factories and infantry training, but the headquarters will do for now. So we don't have a base yet, we have a headquarters. Alright, so what do we do now? Now that we've spent so much money, it's time for us to focus on our resources. By building a spy center, we can recruit rebel sympathizers that will search for supporters on enemy-controlled planets, which will then help us with our credits. Build a spy central and send a rebel sympathizer to Coruscant. There should be a lot of supporters that want to help us out on Coruscant, sure.
Mission log updated.
Alright, we'll do that. So we will build this on Yavin, because I feel like that's probably the most appropriate. That's probably the most appropriate place to build this. I also noticed, so there's a downgrade button right here. So what do we have here already? That's a general base shield. So what does a stutter shield generator do? This prevents bombing runs. Can we build 2 of these? I guess not. I have to try that out later. But I'm just gonna kind of run through some more stuff. So we can build a rebel medium factory. So it doesn't automatically, quote unquote, update it. It just gives you the ability to actually build it, I think. Oh wait, wrong planet. I was looking at Kashyyyk. Onderon is where I built the factory. So, if you don't have a light factory, you just automatically get the option for a medium factory. Or we can upgrade this to an alliance base eventually. The Rebel Alliance developed heavier vehicles that can hold their ground against walkers like the ATSTs. Alright, so now we just need a sympathizer. Actually, I want to read what that text tooltip said right quick. So, I have to wait till Mothma disappears. Where are you?
Hiring smuggler.
Alright, so ignore the heater in the background. I have literally no control of that in my new apartment, unfortunately. My thermometer is in my neighbor's apartment. But anyway, these vehicles are more or less specialized for say versus tank combat or to effectively fulfill anti-air support. Weekly upkeep is 200. They can also build Wookiees. In times of the Galactic Civil War, everyone does their part, so do the Wookiees with the contribution of elite assault units who benefit from natural ferocity and durability that are main features of their race. However, since they are hard to recruit and train, since most Wookiees seem to have no interest in keeping peace as soldiers for the Rebel Alliance. Okay, I butchered that sentence, but you get the idea. These guys are not nice. They have a high price tag. Can't blame them. Nobody wants to keep the peace when you've been, tortured by the Empire for a couple decades. Or enslaved. You can build rebel officers, who are, in some cases, I guess, Old Republic supporters. What do we have here? Retrieval Operative. Under the Retrieval Department of Counterintelligence, Retrieval Operatives handle suspected traitors among the Alliance ranks, rooting out and destroying enemy infiltration and corruption wherever found. Okay,
I hear you need my services.
so those guys can remove corruption, and I'm going to assume kill heroes. Minor heroes.
Moving into position.
And then we've got Passive Operations Agent. Okay, so these guys can assassinate minor heroes. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Separate units for everything. I'm gonna assume Bothan spies do spy work. We have a build limit of 3. Build limit of 4 with those guys. Build limit of 4. Build limit of 4. I'm gonna have so much fun playing through like the actual Galactic Conquest. Because there's a lot about this mod, like when I tried to play like the standard Conquest that I didn't really understand. It was kind of straightforward, but running through the tutorials, clearing it up. Good job. Now we get a lot more credits than we so desperately need. Always send out as much sympathizers as possible to get our income up. Well, you guys can read the rest of that. We've also got Star Destroyers. We should now focus on producing ships to fight the Empire. 1 shipyard of each type should be enough for now. That gave us a lot of money. That gave us an incredibly high amount of money.
Log updated.
That's necessary. Buy 1 fighter, 1 frigate, and 1 capital shipyard. Our plan is to keep my plan to build a shipyard. Alright, so I think I'll leave that to Mon Calamari because that makes the most sense. We'll start off with the capital shipyard, frigate, and then that's a level 4 station. And then at Yavin, we will build a starfighter shipyard because that's, again, that sounds like the most logical thing to do. I wish we had more games kind of focused on being on Yavin, to be perfectly honest, because there's just so much to it that I've always loved. It's always just been, I've always just loved like the whole temple as the rebel base thing. I love this base more than I did Hoth, honestly. I don't know. I just thought it was really sick having this jungle world as their main base operations. That and seeing stuff in the old lore, like fighters just sitting outside of the temple gates and in Rogue One, I would just like Yavin. I like Yavin a lot. I've seen enough of Hoth in my life. So I wonder if it's okay if we build some other units right now. Or if we should upgrade this.
Constructing.
I'm gonna upgrade this.
Construction complete.
Overall, the mod is pretty impressive, like, in scale. It's just so much to do in it. There's so many new units, so many ways to go about things. The upgrade trees are unique. And, yeah, I'm honestly having fun with this right now. Alright, so this is done. So we can build repair ships. So let's just talk about the tech level, or the levels of everything. Speed, shield, armor. I'm just reading through this. So I guess the more icons that it has. Okay. I'm almost done with this. We can build Dauntless class battle cruisers or battleships. Now that we've set up necessary production areas, we should invest in researching, evaluating, and stealing the blueprints to produce ships. The Global Space Tech Center Level 1 should give us enough resources to build more advanced units. Okay, so that's one thing that's really interesting about this. Well, for one, we're negative in credits, which is bad, I'm pretty certain. Two, in order to actually advance in a tech, you have to, you actually have to, like, select it. Wait a minute. Actually, let's just wait till we get to that.
Mission log updated.
By building space tech centers and lines that would require new ship designs, would have space tech center construction. Okay. So this is just like a global tech upgrade. It's in like an actual physical station. Wait, what? Build. If you want to delete it, oh, okay. It's all about the delete function, but yeah, we'll build one inside economy. But yeah, we have a host of different ships that we don't have access to just yet. What do we have here? What is this? MC-80 Freedom is a cheaper variant of the standard MC Liberty. So it's just a wingless. I wonder why they didn't just call it wingless, but that's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. Then we've got the Liberty type winged Mon Calamari cruiser. Oh, but yeah. So I noticed. What are these? Small warehouse to make production for Okay, so these are just production increasers. The highest standard of supplying systems is inhabitable large warehouses inspired by the self-running droid construction facilities from the Clone Wars. Engineers developed a factory that can process resources directly into ship parts or parts of ships, ranging from simple armor to the most complex electronics. Speeds of production of fighters and corvettes by 15, frigates by 20, and capital ships by 25. Medium warehouse. So this is for frigates. Okay, so each warehouse is just to increase speed. There's a lot to remember in this, so like I said, running through the tutorial is not a bad idea. So I also noticed we have tauntauns. Okay, so these aren't just tauntauns. They're any form of mount entry from bikes to living animals. Also, this station is done, so Antari Rangers are rebellion. Alright, so these are rebel spec forces. We've got Wookiees still, and we've got veteran rebel infantry. So I'm gonna assume that's different from the standard camp. So the space tech will have many new designs like the Alliance Light Frigate. So be sure to try them all out. So do they want us to build a light frigate? Now that you know the basics of how to acquire ships and ground forces, I will show you another way of getting control over enemy worlds. With the help of saboteurs and heroes with the stealth ability like Leia and Kyle Katarn, we can sneak through enemy defenses and infiltrate their ground bases. Okay. Saboteurs are elite troops and only a small portion can be trained. There are better equipped and trained saboteurs locked in Alliance HQs and bases. Your mission is to find a good target for the raid with the help of C-3PO and R2-D2 spying abilities. So I was right about that.
Mission log updated.
These guys they upgrade and get better and better.
Enlisting soldiers.
So you have a build limit of 2, but we can still build more, which is weird. So what do they want us to do? So where are they? Okay. These guys don't get a break. Let's see what's at Shendrika.
Need something destroyed?
Josie, your target. It's time to take action. Assemble Kyle and saboteurs and conquer Chandrilla.
Need something destroyed?
Okay. Just give me my buddy Kyle
Mission log
Katar.
updated.
He's gonna take it over. Okay. All right, so we've got the good old boy Kyle Katarn. We can build more of these guys, so I don't know what the game's talking about. I'm gonna convert this into a supply depot
Building under construction.
because we need more credits badly, and I should probably get more sympathizers in here too.
Hiring smuggler.
Okay. I like how they quoted aggressive negotiations in a Leia's
Need something
description.
destroyed?
Moving to destination.
I hear you need my services.
So let's smuggle some more credits off of Coruscant.
On our way.
We should have enough of these guys to do some damage. I would think anyway.
I
Construction
hear you
complete.
need my services.
Let me just steal some more credits first, because we are losing money aggressively.
Requesting backup.
Now for some profit.
Okay, we're gaining money back now.
Setting up shop.
Cool. Alright, we've got money. Ooh, I almost took the fleet to Karita.
Order acknowledged.
So what do we all have here? Just a few frigates and some corvettes and some fighters. One thing I've always liked about, like I said, early Alliance is just looking at these ragtag style fleets. I don't know why. I just like ragtag fleets more than uniformed forces. But alright, let's take over Chandrilla.
Invasion commencing.
Okay, so they're really weak. Stormtroopers on this planet really weak. Chandrilla was a pacifistic planet in the core worlds of the galaxy. The female human Mon Mothma hailed from Chandrilla. Ever visited their homeworld and the Senate for the Galactic Republic. It was also the... I don't care about that. Yeah, I really don't care about that line right there. I don't care about
Choose
Ben
your
Solo or
reinforcements.
the whole old lore or whatever. A new lore stuff, rather.
Transmission received. Loud and clear.
Let's see.
Transmission received. Ready for action.
Okay, so Kyle comes
Let's
with a
get
group of
going.
traders already. And he also is in his Dark Forces 2 uniform, which is pretty dope. Dark Forces 1 uniform,
What's
rather.
up? You keep
Let's
these
establish
men
our
distracted
a couple
for me.
of
You can distract them for us.
turrets.
We've secured a build pad.
Yes. Standing by. Ready to go. What do you
Construction
need?
complete.
Alright.
Roger that.
So that's another thing. Like I
Yes.
said, there's so much in this mod. Like, you've got people that blow up stuff with grenades. You've got
Ready for action.
these guys that do vehicle jackings. They have some really nice models too.
Let's
Then
get
you've
going.
got these
Need
guys who
something
can go
destroyed?
invisible, the scouts, Bothans.
What's up?
They've
Always
got
ready,
these guys
sir.
who can leave trip mines, so they're like detonation experts or whatever. Let's get strategy. Let's
What do
use
you
a little
need?
strategy.
Got something for me? Roger that.
Yeah, we'll use a little bit of strategy.
Form
today.
up. Awaiting orders. Copy.
All right.
Yes.
So the Imperial base is over here to the right, so
Can
we'll
you
move
give me
up
a
a little
little
bit.
cover fire?
Actually, we'll get
Let's
some
move
these
out,
guys
men.
up here first and capture these this turret pad.
We've secured a build pad.
Enemy forces ahead. Standing by.
Construction complete.
Oh, they've got a lot going on
Ready
over
to
here.
go. What do you need?
We also should probably put a scout. I think these guys come with sniper rifles.
I
they do.
copy. Roger that. Reporting. Ready for action.
Wait, what is this?
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Alright, they're also walking into the trip mines.
Order acknowledged.
Reinforcement point contested.
On my way. Take cover.
Good thing they also all have shield generators. That guy does not know what to do.
Ready. What's
And
up?
then we'll move these guys back. Glad they all don't have crouch abilities. That would drive me nuts.
We've secured
More
a
mines
build
now.
pad. Turret constructing.
Alright, so let's go find this
Heading to
base.
position.
Was there a radius on this? Let's see if we can find that base. It's actually probably not that. Oh, it's probably this.
Construction complete.
On the move.
Alright, we'll head over there.
You clear the way, we'll do the rest.
Or it might be right here. Ooh, that's a bad.
Heading out.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to die. Somebody just died. I think. Did somebody just die? No, they just lost their shield.
Moving out. I can do that.
No, we can move
Right
back.
away.
Kyle can do this on his own.
This should be fun.
Throw this up
Someone's
there.
in for a little surprise. Order acknowledged.
That did a lot of damage.
Standing by.
So we
You
should be able to
keep these
take
men
this hopefully with the extra
distracted for
credits
me.
from it that we
Affirmative.
so desperately need.
We've secured
Ready to
an
go.
abandoned mining
Mining
facility.
facility destroyed.
Target sighted. On my way. What do you
We've
need?
secured a
Can you
build
give me a little
pad.
cover fire? On the move.
We've lost
Roger
a
that.
build pad.
Sorry for taking so long with this ground battle.
We've
I really
secured
do
a
enjoy
build pad.
micromanaging ground units when there's actually good ground units behind them.
Constructing.
It feels like I'm playing
Ready
Metal
for
War
action.
Assault Squad 2.
Let's move out, men.
There's the enemy base.
You keep these men distracted for me.
Construction
Should be
complete.
easy. Big move. Moving. Order acknowledged.
So wait, what is shooting at me?
Can you give me a little cover fire? Spread out, man.
Yes? They won't see anything.
Let's get going. Is that all?
There we go.
We are victorious.
Oh, okay, that was it. Did anybody die? I don't think anybody died. But yeah, I love that micromanagement right there. Well done, Commander. I think you're now ready to take control over our troops. You can proceed to buy units to your desire and conquer the rest of the enemy-controlled planets. But my instruction ends here. Well, thank you, Mothra. She gave us a crap load of credits, too, so it just means it's time to go nuts. Let's build the most ragtag rebel fleet we possibly can. We'll have about like 2 Mod Calamari cruisers. And, alright, so what else do we need to do?
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
Alright, so we need another light factory, and we can build a heavy factory here.
Constructing.
So we'll start that up, and... Is that Coda? No, that is Garmbeliblis. We've also got Akbar. He's a home one, too, so we're set pretty much.
Beginning construction.
What do we have? And we can actually...
Building
Actually, we'll cancel that and
cancel.
build some tanks. Oh, we're at our unit max, actually. We also can get tech level 2, which I don't think I want just yet.
Of course, son.
What do we got here? Nothing too crazy. We can
Y-Wing
probably just
Squadron
get this
reporting.
over with, really.
Setting course.
We will also
Y-Wing
upgrade
Squadron
this to
reporting.
Building started.
That we can upgrade it twice for some reason. You'll build this
Beginning
into an alliance
construction.
headquarters.
Y-wing squadron
And
reporting.
we'll make a.
Building cancelled.
Wait, so can you not build? Wait, so where's that medium factory I started working on? Or the heavy factory? Okay. I wonder if you can still build the same like type of units in that case. I guess not.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Nebulon B frigate here.
What is this? G, garrison post. Since the supply idea does not have the resources to support a vehicle producing factory, the Rebel Alliance decided to build a garrison post on the planet. Only garrison of speeders and so to protect it. Okay, so we can't build
Building
anything,
under
but these will
construction.
protect them. So that's cool.
Construction complete.
We're heading
And I
out.
guess we'll assemble a fleet to go attack some places. What is this?
Construction complete. Constructing.
Build one of those.
Constructing.
Wait a minute.
Building
Is it cheaper?
cancelled.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's level 2. Okay. I thought it was cheaper there for some reason.
Constructing.
Build one of those. What else could we do?
Nebulon B frigate here. Location confirmed.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and clear the space over Korea.
Construction
And then I think
complete.
I'm going to call it a video right there.
Complying with orders.
Construction complete.
Moving to coordinates.
We can also, so, alright, so building that station gave us a little bit more population. Not much, but something. I don't want to build too much, though, because we don't have that much money to work with anyway.
Beginning construction.
So we can still, what is this? I could have sworn we just upgraded this. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we just upgraded that. Unless I'm crazy, but... Okay. So that basically prevents us from building literally any unit on that planet.
Moving to coordinates.
We'll probably need one more Mon Calamari cruiser.
Construction complete.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready.
Alright, so we can produce a host of light vehicles right here. Seraph Land Speeder, Combat Speeder from Battlefront 1. Love that thing.
Unit in production.
And we could build, what is this? That's probably from, what do you call it? Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. That's what we're going to assume this is from. How about a couple of
Enlisting
Wookiees?
soldiers.
Alright, so I think we have a good enough fleet to attack now. To attack, what do you call this? Karita? That'll show up a little bit of the space battle. And then we'll decide what to do from there. Like I said, actually, we're going to end the video after I attack Karita. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do for the next episode. And that order was really messed up. We're going to... Episode's going to end after we talk about what we're going to do for the next episode. But we're going to attack Karita right quick. And see where we go from there after.
Attack tank is in service.
We are negative in credits and have no way to pay for anything right now.
Order acknowledged.
Vehicle cancelled. Hiring smuggler. Tactical battle.
But alright, they've got a level 2 station, a Victory class, and I forgot what the other ship was that quickly.
At your command. Armed and ready.
I do like this model of the CR90. And the fact that you can see like a little Rebel Alliance symbol around it.
Choose your reinforcements.
I guess we can just call everything in now.
Underway. Moving into position. Moving out. Vectors set. Right away. Orders, sir?
You can just stop right there.
Moving out.
So if I recall, this is from the Force Unleashed 2, this model of ship pretty much. Basically a Dreadnought and a Nebulon that had a love child that had love with the Nebulon B2, and then they had a love child.
Reinforcements
Heading out.
cancelled.
We located the enemy.
Order confirmed.
Navigating.
Reinforcements en route.
Just dump a mess of fighters in. A neutron
out.
star bulk cruiser.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements
reporting.
cancelled. Reinforcements en route.
I am with you. Beware of traps. What do you suggest? Ready? Standing by.
I don't know how I want to go about this attack.
Acknowledged.
This.
Yes, Commander. Readying weapons.
Okay. And those guys can attack there. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna go
I
all
am
in.
with you. Fire.
Squadron reporting.
This mod also looks really pretty, honestly. It has a really unique art style. Like, the engine glows are some of the best I've ever seen. And our A-Wings are just being pulverized also.
Jamming sensors.
A-Wings are dead.
Our cover.
Beware of traps.
These guys should probably be at the front lines, honestly.
Head full. All power to the engine. Guns at the ready.
What do you suggest?
Watch your six. That's it. Scratch one. Yes. Underway.
Help them out.
Cruisers.
But yeah, I've always enjoyed the art style of this mod. It's really different. Like, it just fits this mod for some reason. It's really out of the box, really different.
Open fire.
Fire for maximum effect.
I'm not really gonna stick to too much strategy. Just gonna kind of go for it. Yeah, also the ion cannon's actually ADS for the Wild Wings.
Affirmative.
Target eliminated.
Try not to let one on your tail. A-Wing squadron reporting. Standing by. Ready for orders. We're going in.
Try finding us now. Acknowledged.
Y-Wing squadron reporting. Take down those shields. Target destroyed.
Yes, Commander. I am with you.
I copy, sir. Roger that. Ready to fire.
So I'm also probably going to need to drop the shields on this at some point or another. Where's the shield generator? Actually, we'll hit this carrot cruiser first.
Beware of traps.
Alright, so the Empire's just going to retreat.
May the Force be with us.
Shield generator.
Alright, so we took out the engine on that guy. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. We're not going to continue the tutorial past this. But yeah, I like the space battles in this mod. They are so colorful and unique. They are just absolutely out of the box, and I love that.
Look out!
It just feels like a classic Star Wars game, really. Nothing too flashy, nothing too like over the top and ridiculous. There's just a unique combat system, kind of. But anyway, guys, we're going to stop this here. So for the next episode, we're going to continue with a full-on run through the campaign as the Rebel Alliance. They really do struggle in that campaign a lot. You basically are the Rebel Alliance ragtag and, you know, resource strapped. And that's what I like about it. So I look forward to that, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of Awakening the Rebellion. May the Force be with you all. See you in the next video. Peace.